my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is on the new song by KALEO called Backdoor, a really cool tune. I only heard this song this morning, worked it all out. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video. Give me that thumbs up. Leave me some comments in the comments section. I'd love to know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, the intro sounds like this. So to play that, we're going to start with the open D string and then D3 and just pull it a little bit out of tune. Just bring it down, bend it a little bit, not too much, just so it goes a little bit out of tune. And then open D. So D, D3 with a little bend and then open D. And that comes in on beat 3 and. So 1, 2, 3. And it's a swung rhythm. And then we're going into bar 1 and we've got E3 and A5, so it's a G power chord. And we play that twice. So you've got from the beginning. It then does that same lick playing the D, D3 with a slight bend and then D. And then it's a C power chord, so A3 and D5, that's going into bar 2. So from the beginning you've got it then does the lick again, D, D3, D, into bar 3 and we've got 2 Ds, then A3 and then E6, a little bend out of tune on that, so it's, and then into bar 4 we've got 2 E3s on their own. So let's go from the beginning up to there. And then kind of starts again, so D, D3 with the bend, D, and then that G power chord, E3 and A5 twice. Then the lick again, and that C power chord, E3 and A5 twice. Then the lick again, D, D3, D. And then bar 7, you see it says RAL above it, which means it slows down, so it goes. And plays D, A3, A1, and then open A. And then we've got a G minor chord in bar 8, where you bar your first finger across all the strings on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger A5, little finger underneath it on D5. And probably just play the top 4 strings on that first one there. Okay, so let's put the whole line together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So that's the intro. On to the verse. The first line of the verse goes like this. Okay, so for that we've got a G minor chord, first finger barred on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger A5, little finger D5. So that's G minor, we're going to be using that a lot. So 1 hit on that, and then there's a rest for the rest of that bar and the next bar. So the first 2 bars go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into bar 11 and we've got a D chord. First finger A5 and your 3rd finger flat across the D7, G7 and B7. Middle 4 strings, we're going to play it twice. Have a little gap in between them, so don't hold them down. Have a little rest in between. And then it goes to C minor. which is your first finger A3, second finger on B4, third finger on D5, little finger on G5. So that's C minor. We're going to do 2 hits on that. So it goes D twice, C minor twice. Back to G minor for 3 hits. Then we go down to F, which is your first finger barred on the 1st fret, second finger on G2, third finger A3, little finger D3. So that's 1 hit on the F at the end. Okay, so the whole line goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line. So this is the second line of the verse. Similar idea, but we've got, in the second bar of that line, we've got C minor for the whole bar. So if we start from bar 13, we've got 1 hit on the G minor, and then into bar 14, 4 hits on C minor. Into bar 15, we've got 3 hits now on the D chord, 1 hit on C minor, and then into bar 16, we've got 3 hits on G minor, and then 1 hit on F. So let's play the whole line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That then goes on to the next line, which is the interlude. And the first 4 bars repeat, and it's the same chords that we've just played in the previous line. So G minor, but instead of doing a stab, you can do 4 G minors, 4 C minors, 3 Ds, 1 C minor, 3 G minors, and 1 F. Hopefully that makes sense. So the first 4 bars, and we'll repeat it, and then it just plays a C minor in bar 21, and it holds on for 2 bars. Okay, so let's do the whole of that line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that takes us to the riff, which goes like this. Okay, so the tempo is now sped up a bit, and also it's now straight, it's not a swung rhythm. Okay, so bar 23, we're going to play E3, then another E3, then it goes E3, E6, E3, E6. So bar 23. Bar 24, you've got, which is A3, A3, E6, A3, E6, A3. So bar 25, you've got, which is A5, A5, then A5, A8, A5, A8. And then bar 26, we're going to the D string, so D5, D5, then D5, D8, D5, and then the open D string, so bar 26. Okay, so the first 4 bars go. It then repeats back to the beginning of the line and plays bars 23, 24, 25. But instead of playing bar 26, you're going to play bar 27 instead on the second time. And that's just 2 D5s. And then rest in for the 2 beats before it goes into the next line, which is the chorus. Okay, so let's play the whole of that riff twice through, playing the first time bar the first time, bar 26, and then when you repeat, play bar 27 instead of bar 26. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Okay, on to the next line. Now this is where the chorus kicks in. And it's exactly the same riff that we just played as the first 4 bars. It just repeats around twice. Let's just play that line once, because we've already done it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, that just repeats twice in the chorus. On to the next line, and this is the interlude again. We've already done it. 4 or a whole bar of G minor, whole bar of C minor, 4 hits on each of those. 3 hits on a D, 1 hit on a C minor, 3 hits on G minor, and then 1 hit on the F. So we've already done that before, so it repeats twice through. And the tempo slows down a little on this. So let's play it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, and this is like the second verse, similar or exactly the same as the second line of the first verse, but it just does this twice through. So 1 hit on G minor, and then you've got C minor for a bar, D minor for 3 hits, C minor, G minor for 3 hits, then F. So let's try that line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that line repeats, so that's the second verse. You play that line through twice. Next line, interlude. Again, we've already done this. G minor, then C minor, D minor, D to C minor, G minor to F. You know this bit, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. And that repeats twice through. And then there's a breakdown part. Same chords that we've already done. So G minor, we're only going to play it once, and then C minor once, D once, then G minor, and then another G minor, C minor, and D last for 2 bars. Literally just strum each one once. So it sounds like this. So that's a little breakdown part. You'll hear it, it all kind of calms down on that part. It then goes back to the riff, which was bar 23, if you've got this printed out from my Patreon page. And then does the riff exactly how it did before, and then the chorus. And then this last line, which is like, there's solos over the top of it, harmonica and a little bit of a kind of bluesy guitar solo. You can use a G minor pentatonic scale over top. It's basically playing G minor for a bar, C minor for a bar, D for a bar, and then G minor for a bar. And that just keeps repeating around that whole section. It almost goes a bit reggae in a part as well. But it's those chords, you can just play for it. And then the very last bit, the last 2 bars there, we've got a little outro where it goes. Which plays A5, A3, E6, E5, and then a G minor chord. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful, especially the person who let me know about this song. It's a great song, thanks for the request. If you've got any requests, feel free to put them in the comments section, or just say hi. It helps me get some more views on the video. But yeah, leave me some comments in the comments section, give me a like on the video, press the notification bell. And if you want the tabs for this, and you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.